Hi you two, it's Mrs. Joseph. Okay, so we can cross off Wednesday's work. We're all done now and we're looking at our work for Thursday. So the first activity is page E18 and it says fact paragraph. Step 1, reprint page E3. Reread page E18. Now, just a note about this, if you can't print, just use a plain piece of paper or a book, whatever's available to you at home. Reread page E18. Using page E18 as a reference, complete the information paragraphs on page E3 for description and habitat. So I'm only doing description and habitat about the wedge-tailed eagle. Remember to match your fact sentences to the matching heading. So this is very important. You will have a YouTube video to watch, which is this one. Okay, so let's get started. So if you turn into your booklet to page E3, it looked like this. You will have already written in it from Tuesday's activity. So that's why we've said print it again for a blank sheet, or you can just get a blank piece of paper and write these headings on them. Alright, let's get started. So page E18, that was our page with the information about the wedge-tailed eagle that we were working on yesterday, and we also made a diagram about the eagle for science. So I'm just turning to page E18 and here we go. So my helper today is Elephant McElephant Face. That's a tricky one to say. Elephant McElephant Face. He's going to help me write some information paragraphs. So I'm just going to reread the information, and this is where I'm getting my points from for my own paragraph. Remember, it's very important that we don't just copy this into our work. We have to change this information into our own works. So I'm going to put the title Wedge-tailed Eagle. That's my main heading, and now I'm thinking about my subheading description. I'm using this for information. You can see where I've highlighted our information from yesterday, and now I'm going to think about putting it into sentences. So, wedge-tailed eagle has long wings, wingspan of 2.3 meters. Remembering, we'd like to see this technical information as well. A long wedge-shaped tail and legs that are feathered all the way to the toes. The bill pink, pale pink to cream, the eye brown to dark brown, and the feet off-white. Young wedge-tailed eagles are mid-brown in colour with reddish-brown heads and wings. They become blacker as they get older. Females' sizes are larger and heavier than males, and the wedge-tailed eagles are Australia's largest birds of prey. So I might start with something similar to that. So I might say the wedge-tailed eagle is Australia's largest bird. No, because that won't be right, because it's not Australia's largest bird. So I have to be careful about my facts. Let me check it again. Australia's largest raptors. Okay, so this is a chance for me to use some technical language. So the wedge, now I'm using the animal's official name, so it's got capital letters. The wedge-tailed eagle is a large raptor. And now I'm thinking about who might be reading my work and wondering if they'll know what raptor means. So I'm going to explain it, which is a bird of prey. And then I've got full stop. So checking my sentence, I've got a capital letter for the start and I have full stop at the end. I've used capital letters for the bird's name and all my sight words are spelt correctly, and I've used my technical language, I've used a noun group, and my spelling I have just checked it against my reference sheet and my spelling looks good. So I'm going to pause here and I'm going to finish the rest of this paragraph with elephant McElephant face, and I'll come back and show you. Okay, I have written my paragraph about the description. I wrote it into this sheet, but I didn't like how messy it looked, so I decided I was just going to write it on a blank piece of paper. I used a ruler to make lines, but if you don't have a ruler, you could also just use the back of a hardcover book and use lines. Alright, so let's read my writing, and then Elephant McElephant Face has given Mrs. Joseph some feedback. So, wedge-tailed eagle. Description. So I have a main heading, tick, and I have a subheading, tick. The wedge-tailed eagle is a large raptor, which is a bird of prey. It has long wings that can spread out to 2.3 meters. This is its wingspan. Female wedge-tailed eagles are larger than the males and they can weigh up to 5.3 kilograms. The eagles are named after the shape of their long wedge-shaped tails. This means you can easily recognize this type of eagle. Now, I was pretty happy with my paragraph, but Elephant McElephant Face had some feedback for me, so let's just have a little read of what he had to say. So first thing that he looked for was the sentences matched the subheading, and I've got a tick for that one because all my sentences matched the subheading, which was description. Then my next check he looked for was you used technical words information. So in my paragraph you can see where he has circled technical words, so raptor, prey, wingspan, and he's also circled where I've used some technical information, which is the measurement and weight. Right, so I got a tick for that one from him. It says you used a noun group. So when he read my writing and he looked through, he saw that there was 1, 2, 3, 4, no, only 3 noun groups. So the noun was raptor, the describing word was large, a large raptor. This noun group has long wings. The noun is wings, the adjective was long. Female wedge-tailed eagles. Well, wedge-tailed eagles is the whole name, and female was the describing word, so only one describing adjective. So I've used 3 noun groups. And then I got a tick for that. Then it says you used an expanded noun group. So the 2 lines show where I've used an expanded noun group. They're long wedge-shaped tails. So the noun is tails, and the 2 adjectives, which makes the extended noun group, are long and wedge-shaped. So 1, 2, and then the noun. So I got a tick for that one as well. So I'm doing pretty well. Sentences start with capitals and they end with full stops. So if you read my paragraph, you would see that each sentence starts with a capital letter and they end with full stops. Then it says you wrote 4 to 6 sentences on the same topic. I got a tick for that one because if we count them, I wrote 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sentences. So this is a way that I bumped my writing up by having 6 sentences, not just 4, and I made sure that my writing included a mixture of simple sentences and compound sentences. So we're just going to read that again, and I'll highlight the compound sentences for us. The wedge-tailed eagle is a large raptor, which is a bird of prey. For the kids who are working on extension sentences, this one is actually a complex sentence with the conjunction which. It has long wings that can spread out to 2.3 meters. This one is a simple sentence. This is its wingspan. That is a simple sentence. Female wedge-tailed eagles are larger than the males and they can weigh up to 5.3 kilograms. This one here is a compound sentence with the conjunction and. The eagles are named after the shape of their long wedge-shaped tails. This means you can easily recognize this type of eagle. So I've used one compound sentence, one complex sentence, and 1, 2, 3 simple sentences. So I've got a nice mixture of types of sentences. Another thing I did to bump up my writing, which Elephant McElephant Face didn't notice, was I included a this means to show my understanding of the topic. So I've given you the information. The eagles are named after the shape of their long wedge-shaped tails, but then I've shown you in my next sentence that I really understand what that means, and it means that you can eagerly recognize that type of eagle. Righto, so Elephant gave me some pointers. He said, Mrs. Joseph, if you want to bump your writing up, you can use more extended noun groups, because I only used one extended noun group in my paragraph. Okay, so now it's your turn. Make sure that you reread the information on page E18, and make sure that you don't just copy straight, that you do turn it into your own sentences.